announced it yet. Bastards. All right, so zero ad sucker. That was one option, but that's not the one I like better. I like this one better. Buffalo, New York. So let's go back up. His name is Buffett. If you come here, Buff. He doesn't get He doesn't get adopted on day one. So he's alone. Oh, it gets better. It gets better. Like, read that. What does that say? It says, it looks to me like wire. We'll change that to but like, that looks like wire K to me. So then I'm thinking, okay, well, I already wired 50K, so maybe I'm just repeating myself. So now, let's just take best case, like just let's take simple. 1, add, 0, paid, 100 dogs, and then buff. Alone. And then we insert that, and it becomes wire 50K. And maybe because it says that, maybe that's kind of an instruction to say, okay, over here we should mirror it. And so we should put in one ad, 50K paid, 0 dogs. And then you have Buffalo, New York. And then, yeah, then I had lots of options in the middle, but, and then like the most recent one, like it wasn't in the middle. So like, I'm not saying that this is correct, obviously, but like you had tall, in, and then in reality, like that is its abbreviation, but on that map, it said EST. So then I'm thinking, okay, well that's its 3-digit country code. And now if we're removing the T, the E, and the ends, delete that. All right, so then what does that say? Well, if that is a 1 again, so now we have all ones. Now that is, that's what the $1 million was like in all ones. So then you have one ad, 50K paid, 100 dogs, all ones, Buffalo alone, wire 50K. That doesn't really make sense. I'm not saying that this, well, I submitted this, so this obviously isn't it, but like this is the thought process that I was implementing at the end when it ended. And like, this is one of many things that I have rhymed out. I also had like Caro with a 1 and a 0. And then Caro, if you were using like a plane type solve, Caro airport code is IAC. So then you mirror it, and then that kind of ends with OR. So like I could just add an R here to mirror it, and then it would say or. So like we're mirroring it completely there. So like I like that one. That was pretty. And then I was thinking maybe like the all ones would be on the end, and then maybe there's something in the middle. And I had lots, like for this one I had, because I had the rose clue. So like I was thinking Visby, Sweden is a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So they are the city of roses, obviously, but then they're also the city of ruins. So I was thinking like these letters kind of jive with like those same letters, but then you'd have to remove that. And so then you have city. It's got to be a 1. Of ruins, but then you don't put the E in there, so then it becomes something like that. And then I was thinking like mirror it, so then it was like roses on the other side. So then you don't do the E, you do the S again. You don't do the E, and then you do the S. City of Roses. City of, I did the roses first, so I gotta do backwards. That should be an R. Roses of, and then Y. T you skip, 1 you do again, Y. Something like that. I don't know. I could probably try to, so like that. I think when the contest was won, I was trying to log on to submit something similar to this, if not this exactly. Yeah. But that's what, that's what my thought process was. And obviously, I do not have $1 million, so it didn't work. But yeah, that's it. Thanks. Bye.